Welcome to a very special edition of Backstage Story, your one-stop source of all things music with the latest and greatest on your favorite artists and your favorite genres. I'm Jana Jefferson, and my friends and I are here to give you the music news you may have missed. Let's get started. If you're looking for an alternative route to the overplayed music from the mainstream machine, then let Jake Troy help you out.
I'm Jake Troy, and get ready for this week's edition of Alternative Route. In this week's episode of Alternative Route, I'll be highlighting some of the most popular singles to be coming out in the recent weeks for the alternative genre. First up to bat, and highest on the charts according to Billboard.com, is Stolen Dance by Milky Chance. I think the reason that this song is so revered at the moment is because compared to the most popular alternative music, Milky Chance is so laid back and not relying on heavy guitar, but instead on this mix of folk and reggae that's laid back and nice to coming through your headphones. The song does, of course, still maintain that likability, also with a catchy chorus that kind of drifts from the lyrics. When I remember it, it's just kind of like a cool sound. All in all, there's a good reason that this song has remained number one recently, and that is because it is just a damn good song. So give it a listen. Secondly, I'll be giving a mention to Take Me to Church by Hozier. This song immediately resonated with me when I heard it. Take Me to Church is currently second to Stolen Dance on Billboard.com and has been able to remain in that same spot because its sound resembles that of current pop songs. It has that Sam Smith vibe, and that's why it's been featured on a variety of stations. The song portrays a message of sin and forgiveness through religion, but all I want to do when I hear it is dance. Take Me to Church? More like Take Me to the Dance Club, am I right? In all seriousness, this song, as well as the entire self-titled album, is a great one, and I urge anyone listening to this right now that doesn't already know them to do themselves a favor and get on that, please. Last up is Left Hand Free by Alt J. This song is just fun. Currently number 4 on the top 10 list for Billboard.com, Alt J's newest single is just a perfect fit to their sound. There is truly no other band that captures the same voice that this band has. They're a little odd, but that's never stopped them from capturing the hearts of all their loyal fans. Left Hand Free kind of has it all. The droning trumpets, the silence before the snare, and especially has the catchy lyrics. Give this song a shot yourself and find it on Spotify or buy it on iTunes because it is truly a phenomenal piece of sounds. So that's all I care to talk about for this week's update. Please keep up with the show by watching last week's episode and stop by next week for more of your alternative feed. Now here's Jane and Justin with Hip Hop News.
A movie on an R&B singer creates tons of backlash, and who is Azalea Banks mad at this time?
J. Cole's releasing a new album, and YG is releasing a new upcoming short film.
I'm Jana.
I'm Justin, and this is Hip Hop News.
Many fans, critics, and famous friends of the late R&B star Aaliyah have voiced their opinions on the biopic about her life, which was broadcast on Lifetime on November 15th. Criticism of the Wendy Williams-produced movie were about the production value, acting skills, accuracy, and miscasting of the actors who portrayed Aaliyah, R. Kelly, Missy Elliott, and Timbaland, who went on a 20-picture rampage about his displeasure with the film.
J. Cole's Back 2014 Forest Hills Drive will be the successor to his sophomore platinum-selling album, Born Sinner. J. Cole released a 7-minute video via his Dreamville YouTube page, teasing fans of his hometown of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Cole expresses to fans that he's keeping it real with them on the album. Expect to be a Cole World on December 9th.
Azalea Banks has lashed out once again on Twitter, this time regarding Eminem and his controversial lyrics in his Shady Cypher freestyle, in which he said he would physically assault Lana Del Rey, much like shamed football players Ray Rice did to his then-fiancée. Banks tweeted at Lana Del Rey telling her that she should say he needs to go back to the trailer park where he came from.
YG's My Crazy Life sold 59,000 copies his first week out earlier this year. The man is still touring and promoting the albums until 2015, but YG is not done for the project and his vision for it. On December 15th, YG is supposed to release a short film that encapsulates the vision of his album. Longtime music video director Alex Nazari will be in charge of the direction of the film. Blame It on the Street should be a treat for fans of gangster dramas.
That's all for Hip Hop News. Tune in next time for the latest in beats and beefs. Have you ever looked for something new to listen to, but didn't know where to find it? Well, look no further than sneaking into your stereo.
The LA songwriting duo of Sam France and Jonathan Rado have succeeded again in taking us on a groovy and far-out journey. Their October 14th release of a double album titled And Star Power was a combination of new Foxygen material and Sam's solo project Star Power. Critics like NPR and Esquire are raving about the spacey psychedelic spectacular, and I couldn't agree more. Already a fan of the uncontained genius of a Foxygen freakout, I did not find a single song on the 82-minute journey that did not make me want to jump up and spin around. Their tour was no different for me, except this time I could dance around without being seen as a mental case. The new 9-piece band delivered a performance that was no different than the recording of the album. It was a perfectly glamorous trip that I never wanted to end. Opening up with my favorite single off the album, How Can You Really?, France blew me away with all of the energy and presence he brought to the stage. I felt like I was watching a hyper-psychedelic reincarnation of Jim Morrison. Rado and Sam made sure to please all Foxygen fans with classics like Shuggy and We Are the 21st Century Ambassadors of Peace and Magic. That's certainly what it felt like. I felt electrified and alive. I could barely breathe when they left the stage, both from exhaustion and anticipation to see if they would do No Destruction for the encore. Yup, they did it. And Teenage Alien Blues. And Star Power Tour gets a more than perfect score in my book.
Sammy and James are going back in time to 1989 in this week's album review on Taylor Swift's latest effort.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm Sammy.
And I'm James.
And this is Album Reviews. This week we're doing Taylor Swift's new album, 1989. Alright.
Oh god, okay, so first of all, I was never that big of a fan of Taylor Swift.
Right.
This album really changed my opinion of her. I think that she is doing incredible things right now.
She's
She's
great.
slaying the world with like everything. She's just all over people's mouths. A few of my favorites have to be All You Have to Do Is Stay.
Yes.
I really like Blank Space.
Bad
Shake It Off
Blood.
was, yeah, Shake It Off was good, but then it got overplayed a
I'm
little
very
bit.
over Shake It Off. It was a good song when it came out, and now I'm just like, can we stop?
Yeah, exactly. But
need to stop.
Bad Blood was really good, like you said, style.
Did you see the music video for Blank Space?
Oh my god, I did, and she was killing it. She was showing them, like, I think that it was like, oh, you want, like, everyone thinks that Taylor Swift is
Yeah,
some,
it's
like, crazy
completely crazy girlfriend. And she was like, you know what, if this is how you're gonna portray me, then I'll show you crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's when you get the thing where she's stabbing the cake, and she like Regina George's the guy's shirt.
she did Regina
It's a verb
George's
now,
shirt.
everyone.
Oh my god, it was so good.
And then they stab the cake and it bleeds. Like it was incredible.
It was a really good music video, and honestly, like, I wish that she would have put it on Spotify, because then, like, I could have, like,
Listening to this album was a life struggle.
It really was.
You should all appreciate this album review because it was a hard time to
It
find
really
this
was.
album.
It really was. But, I mean, overall, Taylor Swift is killing the game right now.
She's got a
I
great
think that
voice.
She really does. Honestly, like, she's a lot better.
She's
as-
relatable because she's awkward.
And also, I think she's a lot better as a pop singer than a country singer, but that's just me. And I also never really listened to her as a country singer anyway. So.
Yeah. Well, I've never been like a huge Taylor Swift fan, but
Yeah,
I mean,
same.
I like her voice, and I think this album, it wasn't like, it's not something I'm gonna go out and buy, but it wasn't bad. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't mind listening to it.
Yeah, definitely.
I wasn't like, oh my god, this is gonna be over
I think
soon.
I'm probably gonna buy it though, just because that will make it a lot easier to listen to it. And I'll just like be like, okay, Taylor, you win. I'll go buy it. But anything else you want to say about this album?
No, I mean, hey, if you guys are big Taylor Swift fans, check it out.
Yeah, definitely. And for this week, that was album reviews. So I'm James.
And I'm Sammy.
We'll see you next week.
That's all for this week's edition of Backstage Story. I'm Jana Jefferson, and I'll see you next time.